sorry for how dark it is. Well, it's going to be frozen pretty much. Supposedly I'm going to be frozen in today. Like it's going to start like snowing and blizzarding like hell soon. I don't get it either, but welcome to Nebraska. Welcome to the Midwest. So, the Royal Rumble. What a piece of wonderful. I got you, didn't I? Anyways, I really, really, really like this pay-per-view. Like, it finally, like the past 2 years, I wanted to strangle WWE because, good Lord, good Lord, I wanted to, good Lord, have the past 2 Royal Rumbles been shit. Like, they have been nothing but garbage. Okay, the 2014 one, I can defend. It was great till the ending. 2015, no, that was straight garbage. That was straight shit. And it just kept getting worse. Like, the 2015 one, it started, I can pinpoint to the exact moment when it got bad. When Daniel Bryan got eliminated. And not because I'm a huge hardcore Daniel Bryan guy. I like the guy, but as soon as he got eliminated, it just got worse and worse and worse. And by the way, yeah, that's the coolest reason why I'm growing a beard that would rival Gerard from The Completionist. Anyways, yeah. So, oh boy. Not this Rumble. This Rumble was great. It was great from beginning to end. It started phenomenally with a, excuse me, let me adjust my weight there. It started phenomenally with a last man standing match between Dean Ambrose. Oh yeah, I always have the preferences. 2 things. 1, spoilers if you haven't watched it already. As if it fucking matters, because honestly, you're gonna watch Raw and you're gonna get spoiled anyways. But still, spoilers if you haven't watched it anyway. As always. 2, I do not watch the pre-show. I have thoroughly cut that out because I have venomously cut that out of my system because because that was way too much fucking wrestling. And even tonight, I know tonight's gonna be great. You know, tonight's gonna probably be a pretty decent Raw. I don't care. It really needs to go back to 2 hours. Just cut an hour, guys. Anyways, that's just a minor complaint. Back to the actual thing. The first match of the night was amazing. Dean Ambrose and Kevin Owens wrestled a phenomenal match. A great spot was the great ending where they used the Chekhov's gun. They did. They pulled the Chekhov's gun. The Chekhov's gun is, if you don't know, is if something gets set up in the first act or the first part of the match, Kevin Owens stacks up 2 tables. It has to go off in the third and final act. So Dean Ambrose shoved him through 2 tables, and that's how he won. That was great. That was great. That was phenomenal. That was wonderful. That was wonderful. That was great. Great. It was a great match. I think the right guy won, in my opinion. Dean Ambrose had no real reason to lose the title. Yeah, and you know what? I'm going to simply say this, like compare it to. Just say it. You know why it was great? Because they cared. Okay. That's as simple as that. And number 2 on that list, my favorite wrestlers right now, the 3 wonderful, wonderful hams, the New Day. I love those hammy bastards so much. It is so great. Xavier Woods, especially, like, he's slowly becoming like, oh, God. No, wait, that doesn't do that to me. Just, never mind. Mind. Anyways, Xavier Woods, especially, is slowly becoming my favorite wrestler, like, ever. Because it is clear as day that he is a 100% true geek. He is one of us through and through. I mean, during the match, he straight up made a Mortal Kombat movie reference. Your brother's soul is mine. I cracked up laughing. I almost fell out of my chair. Your brother's soul is mine. You will never get it back. I cracked up laughing so hard. It was like a Mortal Kombat reference. It's like, they have a simple act. And yet, we're just acting as hammy and crazily as possible, and Xavier says something geeky. Which he does so easily. And he does it so well. Excuse me, just woke up. Anyways. Next is, I believe, the only match I was okay with up until the ending, which was, Becky Lynch versus Charlotte. Becky made a kind of an uncomfortable promo when she says, you can bring the whole Flair clan if you want to. I admit, I don't think she was intending for another cheap shot at Reed. That's the reason why I didn't like the Paige versus Charlotte thing, but ooh, boy, oh boy, oh boy. Careful with that, WWE. God damn it! No, I shouldn't. So, should not record this when I just get up. Anyways, next is yeah, that was pretty. Yeah, that was pretty okay. Finally, after the Becky. Oh, wait! I went out of order. The match before the Divas title match was Kalisto versus Alberto Del Rio, and Kalisto was amazing during the match. He was really, really cool. Oh, I have to harp on the commentators again. Do not book this guy like he's the new Rey Mysterio. That's a bad thing. Let him be Kalisto. Let him be Kalisto, the fun guy. That's all you gotta be. Next is, pardon me. But yeah, back to the Divas title, back to the Divas title. It was fine until the ending. I didn't like this ending. How do I put this? Ric Flair just openly sexually assaulted a woman, and I don't think that was scripted. He openly sexually assaulted a woman. It's not scripted. I know that's a double standard considering divas do that all the time, and that's why he's being a diva manager, but still. Woo! You don't do that, Rick! You're an ain't your boy! This actually might be a short vlog on accident. Huh. Anyways, it's so much harder to say nothing but good. It's so much easier to say so. Anyways, point being, sorry about that. So yeah, Rick. So yeah, now I get to get to the Rumble itself. Like I waste no time here. The Rumble was fantastic. Only thing I didn't like is I really don't get why people shit on Roman Reigns so much. Like, the guy's trying, he's just, he can only work with so much, and WWE really has to, like, do what he needs to do. The only thing I didn't like about this Rumble, though, did have to do with Roman Reigns, and that's because it made the villains look like idiots. Here's what I would have done. Now, booking 101. During the middle of the match, Roman Reigns gets mauled, absolutely mauled by the League of Nations, Sheamus, Rusev, and Alberto Del Rio, while Vince is laughing, and then basically murdered on national television. And here's what you do. Now, booking, you throw him back in the ring, and he still somehow manages to make it to the final 3. Bad booking, you let me stretch it out. Just saying, it made him look weak. It's a nitpick, I admit that, but it's a really decent nitpick. Okay, now for something that really should get on my things. Number 2 was Rusev, but number 3 made me smile. They got brought back AJ Styles. He looked great. He was phenomenal. He was cheered the entire night. He looked like a badass from beginning to end because he took a beating and he lasted a while. Phenomenal showing in the first Rumble. Although I really think he should have made it to the final 4 and then get eliminated. But that's how you book someone. But hey, and I think he should have eliminated more than just one guy. But you know what? Hey, I think I'm okay with it. Although I do love that Kevin Owens eliminated them, and finally the crowd was like, "Okay, we're gonna boo the heel." That's what you're supposed to do, guys. Here's how I support the heels. I boo them. Even though I love New Day to death, I will still chant New Day sucks because I'm not supposed to like them this much. Anyways, let's see. Yeah, there are other really complaints. There's no other shockers other than the ending one, but there wasn't really a shocker. I think everyone and their mother kind of called that one. Which was, if you don't know, number 30 was Triple H. Triple H. Actually, you know what? I gotta give Triple H some props here. I really, really do. And you're probably gonna be mad, but let me explain. Here's how I thought they were going to do this. Because spoilers, Roman comes back. After Roman's back, everyone in the world kind of noticed that. But anyways, here's what Triple H. Here's what oh yeah, I probably should tell this. Brock Lesnar got eliminated by the entire Wyatt family. That's a good way to keep Brock looking strong, because it took 4 guys to get him out. And the only reason why Bray Wyatt got him out is because he basically had to cheat. And you know what, Brock versus Bray at the WrestleMania. I mean, that probably wasn't their first plan. That probably wasn't their first plan, but it was the best plan they had. And anyways, I am sorry about that. Anyways, under 8. But yeah, I am going to simply say my following thoughts on WrestleMania. On the ending like this, I actually think that this is how you do it smart. Because I think if I was a smart booker, I would actually sort of either start this as a road to Roman Reigns' redemption or Roman Reigns' heel turn. Let me explain. Triple H eliminates Roman instantly, almost in the middle of the match. Just instantly eliminates Triple H. As soon as the final 3 were Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, and Triple H. Triple H eliminates Roman, and then Dean Ambrose and Triple H were left, and it was hinting that possibly Dean could do it, and then Triple H wins. Here's the thing. I don't like that, but here's the thing. I don't like that in the right way. I don't like that because Triple H is a heel, and I didn't want the bad guy to win. Done! This is not complicated, Vince! Really, this isn't complicated. Have the bad guys do bad guy things. It's actually the reason why I got really mad at everyone for shitting on Sheamus, because he was a bad guy doing bad guy things. Let the bad guys do bad guy things. That's simple as that. As the easiest booking ever. Hell, Xavier Woods playing a bad guy. The crowd was demanding for the trombone. They were cheering for it. They were wanting it. He said, "I put my trombone when I fucking fucking want to. Oh, by the way, you know you're a great ham. You have a great ham when you can make trombone breaking actually feel kind of tragic. And next is but yeah, this is how you book Vince. I almost think you didn't book this. It was too good. It was way too good. Like, did you finally did John Cena getting injured finally wake you up like, oh shit, I gotta start booking right, or this company's going down the toilet? Is that it? Is that shit, John? I love you, man, but maybe you should stay home more often. But oh my god, really? Really, it's not complicated, Vince. Just book the heels doing bad things. No, and save screw jobs for when they needed to. This was a blatant screw job because they put Triple H number 30, Roman Reigns number 1, and he would be, no matter what, he would be too tired to do anything. That's how you book Vince. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I like this pay-per-view a lot, and I'm surprised actually this is I got this all in a pretty short time. I guess that saying is true. It's easier to bitch about something you don't like than to praise something you do. But yeah, here's why I like this compared to last year's. It felt like everything was done right. You know? Alright. Now, as always, that is all I got to say. Internet Supervillain,